Hello guys, welcome to the video. Today we are going to explain about the market, what happened in the first 2 hours of MYM session. So we'll try to uh, break it down into the session wise. The first 2 hour session we'll read every ups and down. We'll try to read with the volume what happened today and why this happened. So market open over here. From this point we see the first red candle. It was a big red candle but a little bit weak at the downside, and the second candle we see the strong volume over there, and the second candle the volume is also stronger, so that means the follow through. And second candle was like a green candle because it's a kind of a profit booking. And after that we see over here the spinning candle, little bit indecision candle. After that the big range formed in the market over up to here. And as during the first 5 minutes we just try to see 5 minutes or 15 minutes, because today was a news day, so we just wait for first 15 minutes to see what the market is doing, just to see what the market is trying to display. So here the range was very big, and we are expecting that the market is going to trade in the range, but here it spent around 15 minutes, from 9:30 to 10 o'clock, like 15 to 30 minutes. And after that the big green candle, it break this up here, it break down, and it was showing that the break of structure downside. And after that one candle, the rejection, second big candle, green candle, break above. I was expecting that it might go up to this level because that's what the range is, but here we can see this, the market just try to turn somewhere from the middle, so this area are untouched. What does it mean? It means that bears are somewhere stronger. Those who make the position over here, they are just trying to hold the market from this level, so this level is strong resistance. We see over here how many times the market has touched this level: 1, 2 and 3. It 3 times it touches this level, and we see that now the new range of the market is this one. This is the new range of the market, whereas the market is trying to uh, spend, trying to roll over. And we see this during this high, when it was attempting to go up, it was unable to do that because their orders were getting absorbed by the sellers. And we see over here the volume, and when the market is going up, we try to see over here the volume. Obviously this was obviously the buyer was not interested, and the market was taking control by the sellers. This was like a very clear from the 5 minute and 15-minute chart. So our uh, main motive is to see the downside setup. We see over here the market break down successfully. It was a signal that now the bearish move is started. Once it break this down, this low over here, so this was a kind of this was a one setup for bearish. But we were expecting that the move go to down, but the move just come over here, it respect this and didn't able to break this one. So this was a question in itself: if the wear are that strong, why they haven't break this, why they haven't take this down? So so this was so here we see that the sellers, no more new sellers interested. That's the reason this position left over here, and it went up to this level. It means that the liquidity are forming liquidity are trying to make in this zone. And after that the market is spent from 10:45 to 11 like another 15 minutes in the same range. It was a very narrow range. Here we see the internal break of structure. We see over here the internal break of structure. Market has broken this one, but we are very careful. This area are the important areas. The market has attempted multiple times to touch this one, and unfortunately it break over here. We see the big volume. The volume was there once it was coming, the big volume. So once it break, I just want to show you is this one. uh, this place from where the market has broken this one. Once it break this structure, uh, the volume was nice. So actually this breakout, it was a genuine breakout. And after that we can see the nice rally. So those whoever have seen this kind of setup before, they confidently enter in the market and try to take some point out of this rally. So that's what today in first 2 hour micro e-mini Dow Jones Industrial have done. Now let's go to the S&P 500 and let's see what it has done in during the first 2 hour session. So this is S&P 500 index. We try to see what it has done in first 2 hour. So without wasting time, let me clear all these. Here you go. So this is the first 1 minute candle. It opened over here and it went down exactly same like uh, MYM, but it second, third and fourth candle is started going up, but we see that the momentum is started decreasing. Candle forming very low. There was no conviction that it is going up. As a result, it get rejected from this level and it started coming down, and the range was very big. As we said, today was a news day, so we are expecting, we are just observing first 15 minutes what the market is going to do. In the first 15 minutes the market has gave us big range. Once the range is started forming, until it gave us good point to enter, we just allow it to form the full range. We see that this was the big range like the MYM, and once the range formed, I expected that the market is going to roll over in this range, but once it started rolling, this internal break of structure happened. It was just give me the signal the market is planning to go up. But while going up, I was expecting the market go somewhere over here, because I was just expecting it's kind of a range day. So once it started going up, I was expecting it some kind of a move like a 50% or something, like a retracement. It started going up. So over here we see this, it is more than 50% once it started giving this move. So once it come below 50%, it was kind of uh, a red signal. So here the main move was downside, and we can understand this. The market haven't go up, this was a signal. Here we see this big volume. So this big volume was saying that the day was controlled in seller, the day was controlled by seller. So once we see all these things, so they are giving us a signal that the market is controlled by the sellers. So we are trying to see the sell setup today, and this was very clear in 5 minute and 15 minute trend. And after that, uh, once our directional bias was clear in the longer time frame, 5 minute and 15 minute, so we are just trying to see the nice setup. Once we see this range, new range, like the big range, in the big range there was a small range form. So this is small range we see over here. Once the market is started coming, it it doesn't able to go up over here. Once it came down, it it didn't touch this down, so it was respecting over here, respecting down there, and the market is started rolling and rolling. But once it went up to this level, when it started coming down, so this is, like a no action area, where we are not going to take any action. We are just observing, the market, what is happening over here. Once the market roll down and break this, where here we can conclude there is a strong force. There is a there is, like we can see over here, there is a strong resistance over here, from where the market has pushed down, their orders were getting absorbed, and the seller took the control and pressed the market down. So this is the very important area where we need to open our eyes and look for what is going to happen. So here at this area, once the market is started coming down, here we see this, what happened before, a strong nice volume was making. That means bears are taking, that means bear positions are on. And we try to see these things. What about the bullies? Are the bullies, like a stronger? We see that bullies are trying to take it up. We see over here, this was the bullies. But during these, like a no high volume, and with this much volume, the candle was very small. That means they are getting absorbed by the sellers. And they're like there, this movement, this all four candles is forming inside one big candle, and one big candle just engraved all these things, and it came down, and this breakdown happened over here. Once the breakdown happened, the market spent a nice time, like 15 minutes or something, in this position. It was saying that the breakdown get accepted. So it is not rejected, it get accepted. Once it break down again, it was a confirmation. That the market is started going down. So those whoever have seen this kind of a breakdown pattern and all that before, they can really enjoy the move. And from this place, the market has gone nicely down. We see over here, today it went 200 point down. But here we need to see these things happen after first 2 hour. So we can't uh, find this nice trend day, because we are just trading early 2 hour session. So these are for today. Thank you very much for your time. See you in the next video.